Painting to me is an extension of myself. It's like bringing to life what I have in my head. It's just like seeing the beautiful things my mind can create on its own and then extending it through my arms. That's what painting means to me. My name is Eucharia Wanogho. People call me UK and my pen name is Ukaygold. I am a fashion illustrator and an artist, a digital artist, but I also do traditional as well. I went to school in Benin, University of Benin, where I studied geography and regional planning. And right now, I work in a comic company. Playing around in secondary school, and there's this way I used to design my name, on my book covers and stuff like that. And then this guy just comes in and adds like OLD, and it just flows. So since then, I just stuck to it, Ukaygold. Due to the circumstances in which I got into UniBen, I actually wanted to study banking and finance, but that didn't work out. So my second choice became geography and regional planning. And I actually did love it. When I was in school, I was, let's say, versatile. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was dancing, I was singing, I was acting, and then I was drawing. But the thing I was really good at was drawing. So all the wows and I just said, wow, this could actually be something. But at the time, I didn't really see it as anything. Then it was something I just really loved to do as a hobby. But then when I left UniBen, I encountered some people who actually put me on that path of commercializing my art. So I stuck to it, and I've not looked back since. I have a passion for the arts, not just painting alone. So I would say my passion is art. And art is not confined to just drawing. So that's where the fashion comes in. Because to me, fashion is actually an art. Digital painting is, I work with my graphic tablet and my computer. So I first go in with my lines. After my lines, I go in with my flat colors, which is just like a block of colors on the line art. Then you go in with your detailing. Your light, your shadow, your contour, and voila, art. It's working with the software. The software brings in the colors and you're like the tool that directs it where it should go. This color goes here and this color goes there. The shadow goes here, this light goes here. So you're basically the one doing the coloring. The software is just the tool you use in bringing out that color. My most exciting part of painting will be the eyes. That is if I'm coloring a human being. I love drawing the eyes. Sometimes I don't do it, but when I do it, I try to put as much detailing into the eyes. So that's my favorite part of coloring. I have various mentors in art and in fashion. And when it comes to fashion, I've had one or two people who really, really believe in what I do. And I basically started from fashion, so I've had one or two people around here and abroad who have actually guided me in the midst of fashion. When I started drawing, I just drew. I didn't really know that I was actually designing. I didn't know that is what I did because I would just pick any figure and then I'm just clothing them. So those were my designs, but at the time I didn't know that they were actually that was actually what I was doing until somebody actually told me that, have you ever heard of fashion illustration? And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, this is what people do. This is the designing process of the final product. This is where it starts from. And I'm like, are you serious? And then said, wow, this is actually something I can do. So from there, I designed for my friends for their dinner night, then for Owambe. And everybody's just so excited about what I can do, and it just really, really it feels so good anytime I design something and people love it. Actually, it makes me happy. Yeah, sometimes I draw and I just laugh at what I'm drawing. I think, yes, because I find it funny. I know it's not funny, but I find it funny that I can actually do what I do. So sometimes I just draw something, I'm like, are you serious? I did that. And it's so surprising because sometimes I do some work for some people and I'm like, hey, this one is, I don't think I did well. And the person just comes back and like, wow, this is really great. This is, in short, most of my clients is from other clients. Somebody telling them that, wow, see what she did for me. She can do it for you too. That was actually a DIY, draw this in your style. So I got it from Instagram and I just really loved it. The genuinity of the African woman. I added my own elements to it, so that's why you can see she's very curvy and very African. So that's actually what's behind it. Okay, that is a comic color. The lines are not actually mine, but the colors are mine. So I put in my colors in it. When I say I do comic coloring, that is what I actually do. This is a creation of one of the stakeholders at the comic company where I work. He's a creator and he created the character, so I decided to color it. So this is just a way of kind of like simple but fashionable. It looks simple, but when you look at it, you actually see somebody that knows what she's doing. I was thinking of how, I'm trying to remember what I was thinking at that moment, but I think I was thinking more of, she's a nerd and she's reserved. She's herself anyway, without minding of stereotypes of what she should look like. She has her hair into 2 buns, she has her glasses on, and it's just like, I'm living my life the way I want to. When it comes to my art, I think I'm more into beauty than fashion. So you always see me trying to portray a woman in her, sexuality. So I always try to tell women to embrace their sexuality. I love women, so not love women in that sense, but I love that I'm a woman and our body is just magic. We are a work of art, so it should be out there. Most of my drawings are actually from references. So once I see something that catches my attention, I just want to get in there and do what I can do with it. So I actually saw a t-shirt with beach bye on it and I was like, yeah, beach bye. I think it's more of when they say women are not supportive of each other. In this industry, you actually see that it's a bit true. When it comes to art, people kind of favor the men over the women. People are like, men draw better, they're more imaginative, but that's not true. I mean, as you can see, it's not true. So it's like, bitch bye, like, what are you talking about? I was going through Instagram and I was seeing a lot of models strutting their stuff and everything, and I felt one day I could actually be one of those people. Like, my designs could actually be one of those designs on the runway, and I just wanted to see what it looked like. So I did that to kind of show it. When I was drawing that, what came to my mind was the diversity of Africa and the different cultures that are inside Africa. And I feel as women, we should be able to come together as one, irrespective of where we are from, irrespective of our culture, irrespective of our religion. And it was just like a picture to actually show that it's possible, that there's nothing bad in trying to support one another and be there for each other, just because we have different cultures or different religions. So that poem beside it actually just really, in a way, sums up everything I was feeling at the moment I drew that. My work is mainly about the skin. I take my time when I'm working on a skin. I like to make it look real. And secondly, the color. I try to use the right colors, make it feel natural, at the same time make it look alive. So those are the two things you should notice about my drawing: skin and the color. One thing that relates across my works are the eyes. If you look very closely, they are more of the same style. You would know that, yes, this is my drawing when you see the eyes. It actually is both sides of what I do, the digital art aspect and then the fashion illustration aspect. You always have people looking for new designs. It's a moving industry. People are always looking for something new, so I always have a role to play in that aspect. So I do get jobs from there. And then digital art, I draw for weddings, for anybody that just needs a work of art, basically. So it's just like it keeps coming. But the truth is, you don't know when you get the next job. I think that's one challenge that you face as an artist. You don't know when the next job is coming, and there might be a period where the jobs are just coming, there's no time to do it. So sometimes you lose jobs that way, and then sometimes you gain more. It's a moving industry. I would like to own a fashion brand someday, and in the next 10 years, I'm hoping that will have become a reality.